This is the story of a boy who was not allowed to sit in his classroom, but went on to write the Constitution of a nation. Born on April 14, 1891, Bhim Rao Ramji Ambedkar was born into a Dalit family when caste decided your destiny. In school, he was made to sit separately and couldn't touch the water pot. He was treated as untouchable. But while society rejected him, Bhim Rao embraced education, studying harder than anyone else. He became one of the first from his community to enter college, and his brilliance earned him a scholarship to study abroad. At Columbia University and in London, he discovered ideas of equality, liberty, and justice that would shape India's future. But he didn't return for success. He returned for justice. He led movements for basic human rights, for water, for dignity, for equality. His voice became the voice of millions, a leader, a thinker, a reformer. Then came the moment that changed India forever. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was appointed chairman of the drafting committee. He wrote a constitution that guaranteed equality, freedom, fundamental rights. The boy who was denied water gave water-like rights to millions. This is a reminder that no matter where you come from, you can change the destiny of a nation. Denied water in school, a child labeled untouchable. In Waiting for a Visa, he writes how the common jug was off limits. If the peon was away, he stayed thirsty all day. The bullock cart incident. Returning from school, he and his brother were thrown off when the driver learned they were Maha. Even double fare couldn't buy dignity, a teacher's kindness. His surname, Ambavadekar, was recorded as Ambedkar by a Brahmin teacher who believed in him. Baroda service. Despite degrees from Columbia, the London School of Economics, files were tossed onto his desk to avoid touching him. Lodgings denied. Harassment relentless. Mahad Satyagraha, 1927. He marched to the public tank, claiming the simple human right to water. Courage against threats and violence. The Pune Pact, 1932. Negotiating with Gandhi. Securing reserved seats, not separate electorates, for the depressed classes. Pragmatism for a larger future. Turning pain into power, with education and law as his tools. Editing Muknayak, earning multiple doctorates, and leading the drafting of a constitution that abolished untouchability. In 1956, he embraced Buddhism. Millions followed. Later, the nation honored him with the Bharat Ratna. These struggles became a revolution, inspiring generations to claim dignity, equality, and justice. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's greatest weapon was learning. He began at the University of Bombay, a foundation for a relentless scholar. At Columbia, he earned a PhD in economics, mastering policy with humanity at its core. His studies spanned economics, political science, law, literature. In London, he pursued a DSc in economics, pushing frontiers few dared to approach. At Gray's Inn, he trained as a barrister at law as an instrument of justice. At times, he studied for a master's and a master's bar course. Across decades, he amassed degrees, diplomas, and qualifications, 32 by many accounts, not for titles but for tools to rebuild society. With knowledge, he wrote, argued, organized, and changed the course of a nation. Like, subscribe, and stay curious.